Welcome back. It's your partner, Zone 3. I'm here. Hey, look. Today, we're going to do a little 2A Tuesday. All right? First subject. All right? We're going to talk about the situation I had going on with my son one time. All right? So, I'm going to tell a little story, and then I'm going to explain something to y'all also. All right? So, in the state of Georgia, you only have to follow the no weapon sign when it comes to federal buildings or federal property. Excuse me. Also, government buildings with secure what is it called? Secure passage or something like that. Like jails and police departments and courts, government buildings like that. You can go in other government buildings and carry, but government buildings with security passes. I forgot how it's worded, but it's important to know which ones. And also churches. All right, you could carry at church, but only with permission of the church. All right, so really not supposed to carry it, unless you have permission. I still would. I'm trying to stay safe everywhere I go. So with that being said, my son and I were going to a restaurant. I don't want to name the restaurant because I'm fat and I need to get out of this habit of going there, but he saw a sign and it said no weapons. And now my son, 6 years old at the time, was like, "Hey, you got your blick on you?" That's what, try to use cold words with my son sometimes, but we all know what that is. So my son was like, "You got your blick on you? We gotta go put it away." And then he came, searching on me, pulling my shirt up, all that stuff. And I'm like, "Hey man, we good, man, we good. Listen. When it comes to signs like that on property that's not federal government or the church, I can ignore it. It's not a law. It's just a suggestion or asking us not to carry inside. If they don't know that I'm carrying, it's none of their business. And they, unless I'm open carrying, they can't say nothing to me. You know what I mean? They can. I mean, it's not like they're gonna search me. If they're gonna search me, which is against the law on their part, then you already know what it is. All right. But I just wanted to let you guys know, in the state of Georgia, you can ignore no weapon signs when it comes to places. The only places you have to follow the rules are, like I said, federal property, like the post office. A lot of y'all don't know the post office is federal property. So, federal property. What else? Government buildings with secure. I'm saying it wrong. With secure passage, some shit like that, i.e. courts, police inside of certain areas and police departments, because you could go in the lobby and carry in a police department, and church. That's it. So, church without the permission of the church. So that's pretty much it for the first story that I have. First 2A lesson I have for y'all. Second 2A lesson. Now this one's important for a lot of y'all that carry, especially here in the state of Georgia. State of Georgia is now a constitutional carry state, so you can open carry, concealed carry without a weapons carry license. I still suggest that you get your weapons carry license. So here's the thing. I saw a video. Don't want to mention the name of the channel. I mean, it's not like I got an issue with the channel or anything. They put out a lot of good content, but I just don't want to because it's not the first time I've seen this. I just don't want to put their name out there and have to cite my source, basically. But there was I saw this video recently, and it reminded me of something that happened here in the state of Georgia not too long ago with somebody else. This was actually on different channel, but this was like a, you know, one of them channels that show the police. It's basically like a police channel, you know. So anyway, in the state of Georgia, it's against the law to carry a weapon without a holster on your person. All right, it's the law, okay? So if you carry it in your pocket, you have to have a holster. By weapon, I mean firearm. I'm sorry, because there's knives and other stuff that's considered a weapon. But it's against the law to carry a firearm without a holster on your person. All right, we're not talking about rifles. We're talking about pistols, basically. So in the state of Georgia, you have to have a holster for your pistol. If you're carrying it in your pocket, holster. Carrying it appendix, holster. Carrying it at the 3 o'clock. Well, 3, 6, you know, 8. It doesn't matter where you carry it at. You have to have a holster by law in the state of Georgia. But the video that I saw was in a different state, which didn't require a holster. So if you're in a different state, you have to look up the laws for how you're supposed to carry your weapon. I'm mentioning this because the crime video that I saw was the guy, he was carrying a pistol here in the state of Georgia. I think he was in Chamblee. He was carrying a pistol in his pocket, in his jacket pocket, but he had no holster. So that was the only thing they could really get him on. And so he ended up getting cited and arrested, amongst other things, you know, for other things. But he got cited for carrying a weapon without a holster. So in the state of Georgia, if you have a blick on you, get yourself a holster, man. All right. That's pretty much it, man. I'm gonna go ahead and end this out, man. Hopefully this video was informative for you. I know I was stuttering a lot, man. It's been a minute since I've been doing videos. So hope this video, like I said, was informative, and I hope you learned a lot. And if you don't trust my word, please look it up. You have to learn the law for yourself, okay? With that being said, like, comment, share, subscribe, browse, and you already know how I do it. As you were. Oh yeah, riding in the truck today, man. Yeah, I like the truck. We're gonna do another one. We're gonna do a, you know what? Let's get back on the Mopar Mondays, man. I got y'all next week.